everyone, it's Merc007 here, otherwise known as Miss Merc. Thank you for joining my Games from Japan Spotlight video. Today I want to share with you some games from my side of the world getting international releases on Kickstarter. These games aren't easily found outside of Japan, so check them out if you're interested. Milhouette by Kujiradama. Milhouette is a new game designed by Kujiradama. The creator behind this game is a wife and husband team. They have designed several games including TikTok Orders that won a grand prize in the Board Game Selection 2021 award in Kansai, Japan. In Milhouette, players take turns reading the fortune to the clients using the images from the cards. Because of the fun images, players can actually be quite creative in telling funny fortunes. It's a great storytelling party game. This is the first time they are doing a Kickstarter, and what's great about this campaign is that they've also included the add-ons of their previous games, which are not commonly found if you live outside of Japan. Several of them are quite popular in Japan. I highly recommend getting Trumpet, which is one of their new games released in 2021. You can actually write on the cards with an erasable marker. I had a chance to play Trumpet online and it was a lot of fun, so if you're interested, please check out their campaign. Utia by Xuhs Scobog. This game was introduced at the Game Market Convention in Japan. The team behind this game is Xuhs Scobog, 5 college students who decided to join together to make some games. This one's really beautiful. Utia is a 3-player trick-taking game, and it's only for 3 players. In Utia, the king, your father, has sent you and your brothers to scout and find a new planet to save the Utians. Each year you must bid to see which planets will be scouted, but each planet has its own restrictions. If your brothers think they can research better, they can bid for a better planet. Whomever wins the bids chooses the tools, for example satellites, and that becomes the trump. That brother must battle against the other 2 brothers to try win in trick-taking. This is a pocket-sized game you can take anywhere. If you like trick-taking games, this is a good one. And if you like games like The Crew, you may also like this one as well. The designers are college students, so they can only check the Kickstarter comments over the weekend, but feel free to cheer them on. This looks like quite a fun trick-taking game. Since the game is not easily accessible outside of Japan, you know what to do. A Kindly World by Twins Lion-Do. A Kindly World had a Japanese release in early 2021. The Japanese title is Subete ga chotto zutsu yasashi sekai, which translates to a world where everything is a little kinder. I stumbled upon this game on Twitter and clicked to find out more about the game because of its wonderful artwork. The publishers, Twins Lion-Do, is actually a specialty bookstore in Tokyo. They've made another game in the past called American Bookshop. The game designer is Taiki Shinzawa, who has created a lot of wonderful games. He's worked on Masked Men by Oink Games, as well as Ghosts of Christmas, which was in another Kickstarter project. A Kindly World is a beautiful game based off the manga by Daisuke Nishijima. The manga was written after the Japan's Great Eastern Earthquake. It's a deep story about modernizing a village with new technology of the light tree. But does that really make the village any better? You'll have to read the story to find out. For the first time, they'll be making an English PDF of the manga, which will be part of the campaign. I've had the privilege to help do some proofreading of the English version of the manga, and it's great. The game is a push your luck game in which players must try to collect items from the village, but there are also player roles. In the story, the characters are also after the items, so the manga goes hand in hand with the game. It's a really nicely packaged game, which has the appearance of a book, and the game is also pocket-sized. It's great that they can bring books to life by making it a game. This game would have been really hard to find outside of Japan if they hadn't put it on Kickstarter. Hizuru by Board Game Heroes. This is one of my favourite projects due to the interesting story of how this came to be. Earlier in July, there was an online streaming event for board game creators in Japan called Game Market Live. This project was launched during that event. On launch, the project was actually called The Great Development Quest, and the game didn't have a title at that stage. A group of creators from Japan, artists, designers, people in the industry, got together as superheroes to help save the unpolished board game, which was only pieces of paper with stick figures for characters at that time. Their aim was to edit it, design it, and evolve it into a polished game in front of a live audience. So as the Creator live stream event continued, they showed their progress and interacted with creators in Japan to choose the game name, polish the characters, and even create a video within that 48 hours. They worked all through the night, and I even saw them streaming at 2 AM in the morning. Through their process, other creators were able to learn how to launch a game along with them. So with this game, depending on when you joined the campaign, you might have seen the initial page as very basic, an imageless Kickstarter page. But as they developed the game and updated their page, they added more detailed illustrations. They even opened up a reward for international backers from outside of Japan. So if you are interested in joining their journey to build a game, watch how the game comes to life, I recommend joining this campaign. It's an adventure. Even though the page is in Japanese, there are some amazing creators working on this project. Sai Beppu, who also assisted on Aqua Garden, Utrio, I Was Game, Telegames, Tansan Games, and Seiji Kanai, who created the game Love Letter, and more. They are here to crowdfund to get their game launched and created, so let's cheer them on. And we have some honourable mentions as well. The Lord of Borders. This project is shipping to Japan only, but if you're interested, you can still show them some support. Bomb 24, this looks like a great game. I backed it since their game looks like something I can play easily with my friends. Thank you everyone for taking a look at these creations with me, and for supporting creators from Japan. Most of these games aren't often available in stores outside of Japan. So if you are interested in the game, the best way to get a copy of it is to support the project. I hope you enjoyed looking at these games with me. If you're interested in more Kickstarter news from Japan, feel free to follow my Trello page. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel if you like the content. Even though I help advise some of the creators in Japan, I make these spotlight videos as a hobby. Thank you so much for supporting as always. Until next time, happy gaming!